Hi everyone, this is D Keys with an Elementalist's Guide to the Snowblind Fractal. For the first part of this fractal, you will have to keep a bonfire lit so that it melts an ice wall. Regroup at the last brazier on these wooden platforms, stack swiftness, and then head down into the icy room to light the bonfire. Once you arrive at the bonfire, and before anyone starts lighting the fires, stack might. This helps melt the ice wall faster. You want to do this before the bonfires are lit because the bonfires initiate their own water field, making it difficult to stack might. Once might has been stacked, have your mesmer put down a time warp and continuously stab the fire. This will also make the ice wall melt faster. If you are standing too close to the fire, you will be applying burning to yourself. If that's the case, take a step back and the burning will go away. While 4 of you should be lighting the bonfire, the 5th member of your party should be cutting the Sons of Svania around and trying to hold aggro. Eventually this will fail, so you should have an offhand focus so that you can use Swirling Winds and Obsidian Flesh. Warriors and Necros can also use fear-inducing utility skills. Next, your party must defeat an Ice Elemental while suffering from Frostbite. In order to remove stacks of Frostbite, stand near a campfire. Since the Ice Elemental is a structure, I would recommend substituting a Fire Signet with Ice Bow, since it will do a hefty amount of damage. I would also recommend swapping Arcane Brilliance out for a better heal skill, as those stacks of Frostbite add up fast and can quickly sap your health pool. Finally, I would recommend a stun break, such as Arcane Shield, just in case you happen to get knocked into an AoE. Both Glyph of Elementals and Fiery Greatsword are liable to cause trouble here. A summoned elemental may pull aggro from an unintended creature, while Fiery Greatsword may cause you to fly off in an unintended direction. At every 75%, everyone will be teleported around the arena, and you'll all suffer from a snowstorm effect. At this point, you'll want to move to a predetermined campfire to regroup and get stacks of Frostbite off you. LOS any veteran Ice Elementals that are on your party around the roof of a house that is near your specified campfire, and then quickly DPS them down. Chain Swirling Winds and other projectile blocks to nullify their ranged attack. However, you'll also have to dodge their AoE unless they're blinded. Once your party has cleared out any nearby veterans, heal up, wait for cooldowns, and then re-engage the elemental source. When re-engaging, stack might, and then conjure your frostbow and let another member of your party pick up the second frostbow so that you both can use frostbow 4 and quickly take off a large portion of the elemental source's HP. I would not recommend using frostbow 3 though, as a stray projectile might aggro some of the additional vets. If you are teleported far away from your party's designated campfire during a phase transition, do not hesitate to use Swirling Winds or Obsidian Flesh to cover yourself as you light a campfire to reduce the stacks of Frostbite on you. If your HP is ever low due to the source's ranged attacks or due to Frostbite, do not hesitate to fall back, light the campfire, and regen some HP by getting out of combat. If a party member is downed during this battle and there are no vets to rally off, res them as quickly as possible, maintaining an eye on your own HP and number of stacks of Frostbite. Once the elemental source has been destroyed, you will have to traverse a forest filled with patrols of Sons of Svanir and wolves. If you have a thief or an engineer in your party, you can stack stealth initially to get past the first patrols. A thief with a shadow refuge can help you get past the second and third patrols. If you or a party mate fail to make the run, don't worry. Once one person makes the run, anyone who is defeated along the way can checkpoint to the final boss. For the final boss, Lornar, a full DPS setup using either Scepter Hammer or Dagger Focus is appropriate. Stack might by aiming your Dragon's Tooth up into the air, and then place your fire field under it. Then use your other blast finishers. Once another party member has drawn aggro from Lornar, you may start DPSing using your general Dagger Focus rotation or by conjuring a Lightning Hammer. You'll want to stay at Lornar's back to avoid the cleave from his sword attacks. Try to stay at max melee range so that you can better see his tails if he does turn towards you. Periodically, Lornar will teleport away and rain ice spikes down upon the arena. When this happens, first strafe towards one of the edges of the arena, then back towards the center. As the last row of ice spikes has finished or is about halfway done, you or another party member should put down a fire field so that you can stack Might again before Lornar reappears. Then let another party member hit him so they draw aggro, and then continue DPS. If Lornar ever turns his attention to you, max melee so you have more time to react to his attacks, and if he uses his Ice Breath, dodge away twice so that he doesn't reach you with his attacks. Again, when he teleports away, remember to avoid those ice spikes and then stack Might. If a party mate is down while Lornar is in the arena, have the person with aggro make Lornar face away from the downed individual while others quickly res. And that's it for the Snowblind Fractal. Thanks for watching.